Hello, how's everybody doing? I'm a day late for the Black Periscope 14-day challenge because I was coming off a homecoming. Hey, hope everybody's doing okay. I'm recuperating. Turn this down some. But anyway, I am wishing everyone a wonderful Monday. If you don't know already, I am Erica Alcox, also known as Geechee Girl. And I am pleased to be in the number, because when I tell you I had a ball this weekend in Orangeburg, South Carolina, for South Carolina State homecoming, child. Now, I will give this disclaimer that I have not been outside of the car all day because I'm sore. My eyelashes are numb. That's just how much fun I had. But anyway, I don't mean to be chewing gum while I'm on the scope. All right, so I'm back. Black Periscope was started. Hey, how are you doing? Black Periscope was started by three beautiful women of high melanin content, and the 14-day challenge, as I have learned, is something that's allowing people to continuously periscope. Now, if you know me, yeah, for my very long weekend, child, that daylight savings time couldn't have come at a better time, I tell you, because you can tell I'm struggling with a K. But with the Black Periscope, it's a perfect, the challenge is to allow people to continuously scope over the next 14 days. And if you know me, you know I have no problem scoping and continuously being in your presence. So, all right, shout out Nashville, Tennessee. What's going on with some barbecue? Yeah, people are really racist on the planet. It's not just the South, it's the planet, okay? Make no mistakes about that. But the challenge is allowing you to find out who I am. And if you have not been following me, first of all, shame on you. But if you are coming to my scope for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. As I said before, I'm Erica Alcox. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I am Geechee Girl, as you can see, Geechee Girl. And all them boy want one. Listen, I had to get it in. If I don't work, I don't eat. So, yeah, we're always on the clock. Hooty hoot to ya. All right, look and live all the way up there in the DMV area. Shout out from Amelia Island, Florida. Wonderful, wonderful. So welcome. So let me tell you all, the scope is for businesses. Richmond, Virginia. I kind of like Richmond, Virginia. I don't know what it is, but let's just say some smiles have been put on my face from people from Richmond, Virginia. But y'all got me all off and stuff, so yeah, that's part of who I am too. I'm very ADHD. I will jump topics. I love to talk, but it's not a problem. Black Periscope, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Black business owners, to be able to share their I know, child, focus, to share their business and to support each other. That's the main thing, to support each other, because nobody has problems with sharing their business. It's the supporting of each other that we need a little more practice on. Yeah, I said it. Geechee Girl said it. So who am I? I already told you I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm the youngest of 7 children. Yes, 7. The youngest. I'm very young. Don't let the gray fool you. And as you can see, I'm a hair enthusiast. I love doing out of the ordinary things with my hair. I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm also a single mother of a 10-year-old son. And I am also a former public school teacher. I always like to tell people that even though I'm not in the classroom anymore, I'm still an educator. And a lot of people are, well, what do you do? What do you do? Listen, I do a lot. I do everything. I educate, which means I mentor, as well as not when people hear the word mentor, they're thinking of young people. I do mentor young people, but I also educate fellow business owners who are just starting out. If you missed it on yesterday, I do something called Pass the Class, where people who are wanting to be on Periscope but don't know how to do it or don't feel comfortable, I help them. I show them what to do, hands-on learning. So that's also something that I do. But the main thing that, exactly right, the classroom is the universe, absolutely. The main thing that I do is I own and operate the Charleston Crunch Company. Yes, That is going to be, if you want to call it a mobile bakery, you can call it that. You can call it whatever you want. Just know that I make the best Chucktown Chewies. And Look and Live, I have not forgotten about you. Trust me, I have not forgotten about you. If you can see the behind the scenes, Lord Jesus, say a special prayer for me. All right? But it is coming. I promise you it is. And when I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Hey, Cocoa Magazine, I'm telling people who I'm is. All right. So, yes, the Charleston Crunch Company, I do Chucktown Chewies, I do pralines, also known as Charleston Crunch, and I also do Low Country Pretzels. I do special requests. I just had someone to ask for my caramel crunch apples. I do that, but not just those things, but when people have special requests, I make it happen as well. I do private labels. Now, something that I need people to understand is that I'm something called and Geechee loves you. Yes. I also am South Carolina certified, which means that I am approved by the South Carolina Department of Agriculture to carry my yes, we have that effect. Y'all see it, testimony right there. Which means that I'm able to be carried on store shelves, okay? I'm not cooking out of my house. Some people just don't understand how much work goes into, that's right, I got my papers. I have my papers for Department of Ag. I have my papers for my DHEC certified kitchen. I have my papers for my business license. I have my UPC codes, my barcodes, which is global communication. So I could go and have some Chewies over in Abu Dhabi and it's legit. Absolutely. So I am always open to being supported around this here globe of ours. And something else that I do is that I just serve. I serve. I am a big enthusiast of making sure that we're a part of the brightest part of people's day. And oh, you did. You sure did. Listen, I do these things because I know it is up to me to get it done, and it's not anybody else's dreams. So if I can't work for it and roll up my sleeves and bust a sweat, then I can't expect anybody else to. So whenever I get to the point, which is coming very, very, very soon, to where I am now hiring people to work under my tutelage and my leadership, I will never ever ask them to do anything that I have not done myself. I've done everything. And if you were to look at my mobile office right now, you see that big pot behind me? Yeah, that's just how huge that is. I won't show you the rest. Okay, I'll show you a little bit of the rest. Okay, that's all you need to see. But I have lugged equipment and tools by myself. One thing that I don't wish on anybody is to have to build something from the ground up by themselves. Now, granted, if you want it, you're going to do it regardless. But it's such a blessing for people to be able to have a significant other, or to have, family members, or that ride or die buddy who's there by your side every step of the way to tag team and do things. And I had to make people laugh this weekend because when it was time to break down and clean up, I was doing stuff and people was asking me what you need done, and I couldn't tell them because I'm so not used to having assistants. I'm just not. Yeah, it helps when you have that person with that wonder twin power activate type thing. Well, I'm bumping fists with myself 99% of the times. So when I say that I'm truly from the ground up, literally sometimes, figuratively from the ground up, because sometimes I'll spread eagle on the floor like, Lord, how am I going to do this? All right, I'm just going to fire myself for the day and then, re-interview myself again tomorrow because I can't do it, and that was just exhaustion. So I would give myself permission to rest and keep going. But that's who I am. I don't want to, say, oh, I've found my purpose and found my calling and this, that, and the third. There's probably, and when I say probably, it means it is, more things left in me to do. And I know that is the case because I'm always looking at things and seeing the possibilities. When I see obstacles, I see possibilities. So I am a dreamer, but I'm also a doer. I'm a dreamer and a doer at the same doggone time. At some point when you dream, you got to wake up and you got to do stuff. I'm a person who believes in collaborating. I believe in win-win. Tell you a little story. I had to politely let someone know that things just was not delivered as promised, and instead of cutting off ties, which is growth for me, I'm very proud of myself, because all before I'd be like, oh, gotta go, but issued, some options of how we can move forward, because I know that that person is building as long and as well as I am. So I didn't want to just break all ties, burn bridges or whatnot. I understand it, and that was the educator side of me, because that person is a little bit younger, and not that I'm old, but she was able to learn from this experience, and her response was actually quite encouraging, because I just knew that they were going to respond with a little bit of an attitudinal disposition, but she came back correct. So it's always room to grow, always ways to work things out. Who am I? What else? What y'all want to know? And be mindful, because you will get blocked. So for those of you who are catching this on the replay, I appreciate you. I do blog a little bit. I had to make Cocoa Magazine laugh, because I don't be having time to be blogging. I'm always driving. Now, if I had a driver, then I would blog more often. But, I don't get the page views. I don't get all of the stuff. And I like that spontaneity, because people are like, where are you going next? What you getting ready to do now? What you doing now? What's she at now? And I like that, because so many people are tied down to a desk or a cubicle, and I was that way. I was tied down to a classroom for about 15 years, and I couldn't even, I had to get strategic to find out how to use the bathroom. So being able to just come and go without a schedule per se, you still have a to-do list and things that you have to accomplish within a certain time frame, but to be able to have that freedom and to go as whenever you want to, however you want to, is just, oh my goodness. It's like playing hooky 365 days of the year. Oh my goodness. When I need to take the day off, I don't have to call into a supervisor and ask permission. I don't have to get creative if my son is feeling sick or he, needs my attention. I don't have to ask permission to be a parent. I don't have to do any of that stuff. Nothing but appreciation and gratitude for the years that I did spend in the classroom, because I was able to impact a lot of students, and they were able to impact me as well. They helped to, make me into the fabulous educator that I am today, because them jokers gave me a run for my money, but I always came out on top, winning, and them winning too with them learning. So, I don't know if that's really telling y'all who I am. I think it is, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, yeah. So, and I am a Martin fan, but, this is very interesting part of the challenge that I never expected to see come, because, we're just always in tune with, business. And a lot of people don't build relationships like, I feel that companies should. So this is a very great addition that I like to see, because I am a relationship person. Even though I love social media, I talk to everybody. My son say, oh gosh, you famous. No, I'm not famous. I just speak to everybody. Everybody is worthy. What do I do what do you do when you're not working? Well, when I'm not working, that's kind of a weird question for me, because it seems like I'm always working, but it never feels like I'm working, because I enjoy what I do. If I'm not working, I guess I am sitting beside the river by the water, because, I'm in Charleston. So, we're over here right on the coast. And or either I am cooking. So I love to cook. Matter of fact, I do lunches. The Geechee Girl Lunchbox. Charleston Crunch Company, yes. So really, it's hard for me to answer that question, because you can easily say that I'm always working, but it never feels like work to me, because I enjoy what I do. I'm constantly thinking of ideas, constantly thinking of ways to brand and market myself. And then if I see someone who I'm building with and they're doing their thing, I'll slide them that idea. My favorite dish, I ain't even gonna lie. I love me a good pot of collard greens. I will eat it by itself. I love collard greens that it's nice and seasoned, not salty, and I love it with smoked turkey. That and really, I used to be a meat person. Just, give me beef, give me steak, give me this, give me pork chops and all that. But see, I don't do that anymore. I very rarely eat red meat anymore. I hardly eat pork anymore. But every now and then I might slip up and accidentally eat a piece of bacon. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was bacon for real, for real. I just thought, it had looked like bacon, but I thought, it was a vegetable, and I end up eating it, and then, oh, that was bacon. Oh, it's already in my mouth. I don't lie too well. No, I don't lie too well. But, yeah, I eat a lot of vegetables. I love savory vegetables. Like, I roasted some, don't judge me, I roasted some asparagus last week, and it was off the chain. It was just simple, drizzled with extra virgin olive oil, with some kosher salt, some black pepper, and then I put a little bit of this feisty sauce that I make, and roasted that, and I was eating that like it was nothing, like it was fries or something. So I really do love vegetables that have a very good seasoning to it, a very good savory taste to it. And seasoning does not mean just seasoning salt. I like flavor. So, and of course I love red rice. Yes, I love red rice. I don't cook it every day. A lot of people think that we eat rice every day. I ain't gonna say every day, maybe every other day. But, yeah. But rice is important down here in Charleston. A lot of people got rich off of that, but I'm not even gonna go into that history lesson. But, that's me in a nutshell. I am a big advocate for people stepping out on faith. I think I can close this Periscope by telling you this story about me, about how my faith is set up. And when I say faith, people automatically think that is going to go into, and I hope this sounds okay. I hope I explain this well. But when people hear the word faith, they automatically think that it is religion-based. But faith for me is spirituality and being in tune with your relationship with the Creator. That's me. So being able to have the faith that I did to step out on faith and leave my classroom after I had taught my last class and to do this full time as a single mother shows that I am in tune with my relationship. And here comes my daddy. Come on in, daddy, we live. Don't sit on my glasses now. I need vision for my vision. Come on in here. Let me introduce you to the peoples. Y'all can meet the creator of Erica Alcox. Say hey, daddy.
Hey, daddy.
Y'all, I am a daddy's girl. This is Al. Say hey, Al. Hello, Al.
Yeah, hello, Al.
But this is my daddy. Like I said, I'm the youngest of 7. And this is my rock, who I don't know, if it wasn't for him, I can't even finish that sentence. Just if it wasn't for him.
Who we talking to?
We talking to a whole lot of people. Some people was from Virginia. Some people in Atlanta. Some people from, where else was some people from? No, Virginia, the DMV. Where else was y'all from? I don't know. But, yeah, we probably get ready to have a business meeting or whatever and chit-chat about some stuff, because he probably like, okay, I'm looking at this and I don't see whatever. Yep, from the QC, from North Carolina, Charlotte, all of that good. Chucktown. Girl, you in Atlanta, but she from Chucktown, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But, this is who I learned being an entrepreneur from. Imagine taking care of 7 heads of kids and then eventually some grandchildren, and you are self-employed and you don't need no business card. This is the man that taught me about having relationships with your customers to where they come and find you. You don't need no business card. Serving people with compassion and courtesy and talking to everybody. Everybody know this man. Everybody knows this man. It's like, you hot? Go ahead, put the window down. But I learned a lot of I'm about an hour away from Orangeburg, but learned so much just by watching him over the years, even as a little girl, filling out the invoices for him and watching him do deliveries and talk to customers and how he interacted with them. So this is the man with the master plan and pass it on down to me. And if you don't want to hear the truth, don't ask him, because he'll tell you whether you want to hear it or not. And he'll give you the disclaimer. All right, now, yeah, so I'm about to tell you. But love you, Daddy. But I'm gonna close that out. Y'all had a little special guest on my broadcast today. That's so special. Tell her bye, Daddy. Tell her.
Bye, y'all.
So anyway, that's it for Geechee Girl. I'm about to go. I'm gonna see what, because like I said, I'm a day late on the challenges. I didn't know about this because I was at homecoming at South Carolina State, and then I said, oh, I done missed something. So as soon as I find out what today's challenge was supposed to be, I'll come back on and do that. But right now, I'm gonna chit chat with my daddy. I will talk to y'all later, probably about another hour or so. But smooches and red rice. Love you. Gotta go.